everyone, very good evening to one and all. I am here to explain about some of the important questions and answers in the subject of the zoology for the bridge course second year students. So already I have finished the 70% syllabus as well as the unit 1 and unit 2 also. Now I am going to give the important questions and answers in unit 3. So already we know very well about all the units are divided into two partitions in the same way. In third unit also divided into two partitions like a first third A muscular and skeleton system, and next one is the neural control and coordination. So let me see the first third A. Okay, the third unit is name was the human anatomy and physiology 3. Okay, muscular and skeleton system and neural control and coordination. This entire unit is related to musculoskeletal system. It's clear now? So let me see the important questions in unit third A. Okay, list out the bones of the human cranium, list out the bones of human forelimb, list the bones of the human leg, describe the structure of the synovial joint with the help of a neat label diagram. Next, unit third B, draw a label diagram of the TS of the spinal cord of the man, give an account of the retina of the human eye. So these are some of the important questions in unit 3. So let me see the important questions along with the answers. Okay, list out the bones of the human cranium. The cranium, the brain box. Okay, okay, the brain is covered with the cranium, so that it looks like a box. Okay, the brain box is formed by 8 cranial flattened bones. They are, so overall how many like a bones will be there in the brain, like a in cranium, like a 1. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So overall 8 bones. Okay, the cranium will be covered by the 4 bones. Okay, so this the cranium is nothing but a covering layer of the, or covered the brain. The brain will be covered by the brain box, that is known as the cranium. Okay, it's formed by the 8 cranial flattened bones. Okay, frontal bones. Okay, frontal bones to form the forehead. It will cover the only. So it's like this is the. Okay, so if you see that this is the like just you just imagine this is the face of the bro. Okay, face of the human body. The frontal bone will be takes place over here. This is the forehead, no? So this is the forehead. Okay, it forms the forehead anterior part of the cranial floor and roof of the orbit. Okay, this is the orbit. So here, so this is a forehead. It forms the forehead. Anterior is nothing but the front part. Posterior means back side. Medial means middle part. Lateral means like a side by side. It's clear now? Okay, so this is only one bone will be there here, one bone. Next, coming to the parietal bones. So they form the major portion of the sides of the roof of the cranial cavity. So this is the, if you see the, sorry, if you see this one. Okay, this is like a upper part of the, so this is, if you see that this is the upper part of the brain. Okay, so this is upper part, this is the front, this is the back. So this is upper part of the brain. If you see that this upper part of the brain, parietal bones are nothing but it's a major portion of this is the major portion. So this is a parietal bones, left side, right side, upper portion. Okay, they form the major portion of the sides of the roof of the cranial cavity. Upper is nothing but the roof of the cranial cavity, this upper. Okay, so next comes the temporal bones. Temporal bones is nothing but the here. So here location will be the here, temporal bones. Okay, they form the lateral walls of the cranium as well as housing the external ear. Ears will be there, no, so near to the external ear of the both the sides, left side and right side of the ear. This is the ears will be like this, no? So this is the back side. Just imagine this is the back side. So this is the front side. Okay, so this is the ears now. So this is just here. Okay, temporal bones. Next, coming to the occipital bone. Occipital is nothing but this is the back side. No, this is the occipital bone here. Okay, this is a major posterior part of the most of the basic of the cranium. It's clear. Next, coming to sphenoid bone. It is present in the middle part of the base of the skull. It is also called keystone bone of the cranium. Sphenoid bone, middle part of the base of the skull, middle part. Okay, so ethmoid bone, it's present in the middle part of the middle line of the anterior part of the cranial floor. Ethmoid bone, so cranial floor level. Okay, anterior part of the cranial floor. Okay, so these are the eight cranial flattened bones are covered by the cranium. It's clear. So next coming to list the bones of the human forelimb. Each forelimb of human is made up of 30 bones. So they are humerus. Okay, first question already we had discussed, no? So cranial bones. So cranium is the brain box. Okay, this box is covered the brain. It will give the security for the brain of the human body. Okay, so this cranium is covered by the flattened eight bones. So those are so just this one the cranial eight bones. Okay, so first is the ethmoid bone. Okay, and sphenoid bone. So here ethmoid bone, sphenoid bone. Next frontal, yellowish scale and frontal, front side of the part of the forehead. I don't know, like say upper, okay, roof of the. So this is a parietal. Next temporal, just side of the ear. Okay, here, both the sides. Temporal bones two, no. So parietal also two will be there. Left side, right side. Two temporal near to the site of the ear. Okay, earpiece and all. Okay, two sides. Next occiput only one bone. Frontal only one bone. Sphenoid also one bone. Ethmoid also one bone. Okay, only parietal two, temporal two. So 2 plus 2 4, occipital 1. Okay, ethmoid 1. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So overall 8 bones. It's clear na? So this is a scheme like a by observing the pic easily we can draw, easily we can write the notes also. If you write diagram, it's well and good, you will get the nice marks also. So once again, this is one the frontal bones, sphenoid bone, ethmoidal bone, parietal bone, temporal bones, occipital bones. It's clear. Okay, so this is the first question answer. Next we are moving on to the, I told no like bones. Okay, so the bones of the forelimb. Okay, upper, okay, radius ulna. So this is a forelimb is nothing but the lower upper extremities of the hand, forelimb. So this is ulna. So two bones will be there like a ulna, and this is the, okay, this is the radius, this is the ulna. It's clear na? So the hand will be covered by the, it's attached to the two bones will be there. Okay, first the shoulder joint, this is the shoulder joint. Okay, this is the elbow joint. Next coming to the wrist joint will be three types of joints will be there in the forelimb. Okay, so this is the mainly in forelimb we can observe the two types of bones will be there. The first, okay, radius is the longest, strongest, and ulna is a little bit comparing to radius is a very thin also. Okay, this is. Okay, till now I have shown the diagram, no, list of bones of the human forelimb like a hand. Each forelimb of human is made up of 30 bones. They are humerus. Humerus, okay, humerus, okay, humerus, long bone in the forelimb that runs from the shoulder to elbow. So here it will form the shoulder joint to elbow joint next to the wrist joint. There are three types of joints we can observe in the human forelimb. First, okay, next radius and ulna. So humerus is nothing but the longest bone in our forelimb. Long bone in the forelimb, like if you see there, this is the shoulder. So this is shoulder joint. So this is only one bone will be there. So this is known as the humerus. And again, here some joints will be there. Again, it will have the two bones will be there. The two bones is nothing but the radius and ulna. Okay, and last one is the carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges will be there. Okay, so these are the bones of the radius and ulna. These bones form the forearm. It is the region between elbow and wrist joint. Okay, next carpals. These are the bones of the wrist. 8 in number. Carpals, how many are there? 8. Humerus only one. Left side one, right side one. Radius ulna, okay, 2. Radius, left side, right side 1, 1, 2. Ulna also 2 will there. Next carpals. These are the bones of the wrist, 8 in number. Okay, metacarpals. Metacarpals form the skeleton of the palm. So they are the 5 in number. Phalanges. These are the finger bones, 14 in number. Okay, 3 for each finger and 2 for the thumb. Okay, it's clear na? Okay, I will show the diagram also. So this is the humerus. This is the radius and upper portion of the part is known as the, so this is known as the, these are the upper extremities. So this down part is the lower extremities. This is the upper forelimb. Okay, this upper forelimb, this is the joints will be there. Scapula and this is the shoulder joint here. So this will only one bone will be there. That is a long bone of the forelimb. It is known as a humerus. And again it will form the joints. Again it will join the two bones. So where articulation of the two bones will be, that is called as the joints. So here, okay, radius little bit strong. So this is the ulna. Two bones will be there in lower portion of the forelimb. This is the upper portion of the forelimb is known as the humerus. Lower portion of the this, it will form the two, okay, ulna and radius. Okay, next coming to this is the palm. So the palm is made up of by the 8 bones. That is known as the carpals. It's clear na? So palm is formed by the 8 bones. Those are the carpals. Next, fingers. Finger bones 8. So finger bones 8. Next, phalanges 14. Okay, this color, by observing this color easily we can know the total number of the forelimb joints, forelimb bones. Humerus 1, okay, radius ulna 2, carpals, palm of the bones 8 carpals. Next to finger bones like a blue, metacarpals 5, okay, this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is the metacarpals. Next coming to phalanges. Phalanges navy blue is there, no, like a brinjal color. So this is the phalanges. 1 2, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, phalanges. See each one having the 4 4 like 2 3 3 and 2. So here each one is having 3 3. See here 3. Each one finger having 3 bones. First one 3, second one 3, third one 3, fourth one also 3. Except thumb, it will have the 2. Okay. Okay. Each 4 fingers. Little finger having the 3 fingers. Ring finger also 3 fingers. Middle finger also 3 fingers. Index finger also 3 fingers. Except this thumb finger, I have the only 2 bones. Remaining 4 fingers will have the only 3 bones, but thumb finger will have the only 2 bones. So total, so 4 into 3, 4 into 3, 4 like a 12. Next 2, 12 plus 2, 14. So here are this many numbers of the human forelimb. It's clear na? Okay. So this is like a down part of the femur, upper lower portion of the human limb, legs. Femur is the strongest bone in our body, femur. Okay, it's next to the kneecap. The patella also called as a kneecap. This is a patella, kneecap, tibia and fibula. So where our hands will, our upper portion of the hand will have the 2 bones like a radius ulna. In the same way, the lower portion of the leg also will have made up of the 2 bones, that is a tibia and fibula. Fibia is a very small, like a thin bone. Tibia is the strongest, lengthy bone. Okay. Next, carpals. How the our palm will made up by the 8 bones, no, carpals. It is known as carpals. In the same way, sole of the like a down portion, floor portion of the like a leg also with the tar. It is known as a, if you see the leg, we can call it as a tarsals. Whereas in hand, carpals. Okay. Next, metacarpals down portion. Metacarpals 5 and phalanges 14. Same thing. Okay. So this is the total bones in our body of the forelimbs and upper limbs. It's clear. Okay. Humerus. This one. Okay. Now you read this one. Radius ulna, carpus. Okay, humerus, long bone in the forelimb that runs from the shoulder to elbow. Next, radius and ulna, these bones from the forearm. It's a region between elbow and wrist. Next, carpals, bones of the wrist, 8 in number. Metacarpals, metacarpals form the skeleton of the palm. They are 5 in number. Phalanges, they are finger bones, 14 in number. 3 for each finger and 2 for the thumb. It's clear. So next, coming to the, okay, list the bones of the human leg also I have shown now. Na? Okay, each hand limb of the human is made up of 30 bones. So they are femur. So here also 30 bones will be there. It's clear na? So four limb, upper portion of the arm also 30 bones, lower portion of the human leg also have the 30 bones. It's clear? Okay, 30 plus 30, left side 30, right side 30, 60, and left side 30, right side 30. Okay, 120 bones only. The human body will have the hand and leg both the sides 60, okay, 120 bones. It's clear? Next, each hand of the bone is made up of 30 bones. They are femur. Femur is only bone in the thigh. Okay, only one bone, that is strongest, longest bone in our body. It is the longest, heaviest and strongest bone in human body. Okay, longest, heaviest and strongest bone. Tibia and fibula, both of these bones from lower leg, the region from knee to ankle. Tibia, both of these bones form lower leg, region from knee to ankle. Okay, next tarsals. These are ankle bones, 7 in number. Okay. Okay, this is the femur. So this is the patella, kneecap. Okay, patella. Next, fibula. So tibia is the longest, fibula is the smallest bone. Okay, next here the tarsals, 7 in number. Tarsals 7 in number. Metacarpals, 5 short tubular bone. Okay, this one phalanges. Foot has 14 phalanges. Each toe has 3 phalanges except for the first toe. Okay, next patella. It's a cup shaped bone, covers the knee joint vertically. It's clear? Next, coming to the describe the structure of the synovial joint with the help of the neat label diagram. Synovial joints are characterized by the presence of the fluid called the synovial joints are having the presence of the fluid. It's filled by the synovial cavity between the articulating surfaces of the two bones of structure of the synovial joint. Okay, it's mainly the synovial joint covered by the double layered synovial capsule. The outer layer consists of the dense fibrous irregular connective tissue which more than collagen fibers. It is a continuous with the periosteum and resists stretching and prevents the dislocation of the. It will help. It will prevent the dislocation of the joints. Okay, and also arranged in bundles called ligaments. It will attach to them. It will, with the help of the ligaments, the ligaments will give the support to strengthen to the bony part of the joints. Okay, next, the inner layer of the synovial capsule is formed with alveolar tissue and elastic fibers. It secretes a viscous synovial fluid which contains hyaluronic acid, phagocytes, etc. It acts as a lubricant for the free movement of the joint. Synovial joint always is helpful for the free movement of the joints. Okay. Next one is a neat label diagram of the TS of the spinal cord. Okay, dorsal. This is the white matter. Oh, this is a white matter. A dorsal, backside of the posterior backside, central, middle part. Okay, dorsal knot. Okay, this one ventral. Okay, this one anterior, front part gray. So this is a gray color. This is a white matter. It's clear. Okay, give an account of the retina of the human eye. Retina is inner coat of the eye. It consists of the pigmented epithelium and neural portion. The pigmented epithelium is a sheet of melanin containing epithelial cells. Okay, this portion has 3 layers, namely photoreceptor layer, bipolar cell layer, and ganglion cell layers. So there are 3 types: bipolar, ganglion. Okay, bipolar cell layer, ganglion layer, photoreceptor layer. The photoreceptor layer, it will consist of the rods and cones. Photoreceptor layer consists of the rods and cones. Rods contain protein called rhodospin. Rods are connected with the dim light. Cones contain visual pigment called endospin, and they are important daylight vision and clear vision. They are the 3 types of cones and response to red, green, and blue colors. Okay. The posterior portion of the retina is called a yellow spot. It's a depression present in the yellow spot is called foria, contractile, and it contains only cones. Foria is responsible for sharp vision. The region of the retina which is divided of rods and cones is known as blind spot. Okay, optic disc which forms the optic nerve called second cranial nerve. Okay, so this is about in this mainly the retina is the inner coat of the eye. It consisting of the pigmented epithelium neural portion. Okay, and also it will have the sheet of melanin containing epithelial cells. It will have the three layers: photoreceptor, bipolar, and ganglion cell layer. Okay. The photoreceptor layer consists of rods and cones. Rods contain protein called rhodopsin. The rods are always concerned with the dim light. It will give the visual pigment. Okay, it also very important for the daylight vision and color vision. Okay. Three types of cones are responsible to red. So these are the three types of cones, like a red, green, blue colors. Okay, upper portion of the retina is called as a yellow spot. Okay, it will have the yellow spot is called foria, contractile and all. Okay, so this is the transection of the spinal cord: pia mater, dorsal horn, okay, spinal cord, spinal canal, gray matter, ventral horn, white matter. It looks like a butterfly never, okay, body. So this is transverse section of the spinal cord of the human body. Okay, this is okay, this one. Next one is the humerus. Already I have told, no, this one, humerus. Okay, phalanges. Okay, okay, this is the brain, cervical, 7, thoracic 12, like there is a bones, cervical 7 from here, neck portion of the head, 7, 12, 5, 5. So overall spinal cord. Synovial joint. This is the ligaments, articular, synovial cavity. The synovial cavity is filled with synovial fluid. The synovial fluid is very helpful. It will prevent the damage. It will prevent the dislocation of the joints and all. Okay, it will prevent it will make helpful for the free movement. Compact bone, spongy bone, bone marrow. In the bone marrow, it will place for the production of the red blood cells, synovial membrane, joint capsules, ligaments. Okay, this one. Bone, muscle, bursa, tendons. The tendons will give the strength and support to the bones. Cartilage, joint capsule, synovial fluid. Okay, the femur bone. Femur thigh bone, strongest bone, heaviest bone, longest bone in our body, femur bone. Tibia is the shine bone. Tibia is the shine bone. So this one, tibia is shine bone. Okay, this one. Veins of the leg, small saphenous veins, tibial veins, popliteal veins, great saphenous veins, substitial veins, deep femoral vein common. So this is not related to this content, but okay, femur, patella, tibia, fibula, tarsals, metacarpals, phalanges. Okay, this is clavicle, scapula, humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. Okay, this humerus, carpals, digits. Each one we can call as digits also. Radius ulna. So these are some of the pictures of the third unit, pictures related to our content. Okay, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges, tarsus, metatarsus, phalanges. Okay, so till now I have given important questions with answers in the subject of the zoology for the bridge course second year students. Okay, so thanks for watching my channel. Have a nice day.